Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Jay Sproul, movies, music, sports, and life. Y'all see what's playing in the background. Y'all see what I'm representing. And yeah, this is a real cold hat. They even got the Hawks logo right there. These are the I think they call it the City Edition uniforms. But people always stop me in the streets when they see me with this hat. It's a cold hat, but um, I'm not gonna say that this episode was as bad as season three. But this was a pretty depressing episode, man. It wasn't that big on the laughs. There wasn't that much irony in this episode like there normally is. And because of that, this review is going to be short. I'll be surprised if I make it to 5 minutes on this review because I was pretty uninspired. Y'all know how much I love this show, and I came close to not reviewing it. Because I have a hard time reviewing something if if I just didn't feel like it was that good. Because part of me, subconsciously, I feel like if I don't think it was that good, how many other people also might not have enjoyed it. And therefore, I think I'm kind of protective of Atlanta, so I don't really want to bash it. So it's one of those things I would almost rather not review it at all than bash it. But basically, man, in so many words, man, this episode, just like I put in the title, Al, aka Paperboy, and Ernest, aka Ern, are both miserable with the music business. Neither one of them are happy. And I think the metaphor is like death in prison. You know, this is the second episode in a row where Al has seen the death of a rapper that he was either close to or that he admired. In our previous episode, episode 2, he admired Blue Blood and was disappointed to find out that he passed away a couple months ago. In this one, he didn't really like Bimmy. He didn't like Yodel Boy in terms of their talent, but he understood that to, I guess, have a succession plan or to last as part of the industry, that you have to represent one of these young dudes or be on part of their team. So since they stole Bimmy, the artist that he was paid $1 million to mentor, since these guys behind me stole him from Paperboy, he said, "Well, all right, I'm gonna just take his friend. I'm gonna make a star out of him." And he sold 1 million copies in a week, won a Grammy, but then he found out that he died on the way there to the awards. And I think what it is, I think it's a commentary on the fact that rap music just uses you up and then spits you out. And they love to give you awards after you pass away. We just lost PNB Rock to a brutal shooting, which was the aftermath of him dying, was for the most part live stream, put on social media. XXX Tentacion, the immediate aftermath of him getting shot, was on camera. So it seems like we just had a situation where all these young popular artists, either we see them getting shot on camera or we see them dying from the effects of getting shot on camera. Then the next week, they sales, they streams go through the roof. Or they get sentenced to life in prison for a robbery and killing like TK from Fort Worth. And then he gets 55 years in prison and his sales go through the roof with the streams. Mo3 from Dallas. It's the same thing over and over again, and it seems like we as a people don't benefit from it, but these record companies and the people who own the rights to this music, they are definitely benefiting. Now, Earn, it seemed like his thing was almost as if to say that being a manager in this music business is like being in prison because he's sitting up there waiting for D'Angelo. He got the scratches on the wall, almost like counting the days. Um, he took his socks off. When I saw his socks was off, I was like, "What you take your socks off for, man?" He playing handball by himself. When he finally gets to see D'Angelo, it's not him. He asked a weird question. You keep having this dream about these hands trying to pull you underwater. How do you know they're not there to help you instead of harm you? Which I think is stupid. If you're in water and arms and hands are trying to pull you down, they're trying to drown you. Like, don't try to flip this on us and make it seem like it's something deep. It ain't nothing deep, man. You in the water, something's trying to pull you down, they trying to drown you. But nothing really seemed to come of that meeting with the fake D'Angelo. And then all of a sudden, okay, there's no van, but Earn, Paperboy, and Darius are all sitting there at the eatery together, and they all look miserable. Well, of course, except for Darius. Darius doesn't seem miserable, but they all seem unhappy, dog. Especially Albert. So Albert is my dog, but it's really kind of heartbreaking to see these episodes where just increasingly he's less and less happy. And they got to make up for it some type of way. None of us that love this show and sit at home and watch this show every week, none of us are trying to see a sad Paperboy. And that's probably a credit to how great of an actor he is, but ain't none of us winning with a sad Paperboy, man. So, all right, you see the red subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel, and also leave a comment if you agree with me that this was a hard episode to watch because Earn and Paperboy were both so sad.